How's it going? Jim Hallinan. You might know me as Jimmy Nutrition. I'm going to review Magic Spoon cereal. Thank you to my man John from Garage Gym Life Media. So check them out. Check out all his IGTVs and follow him, Garage Gym Life Media. We're going to talk about this Magic Spoon cereal. It's a protein cereal, high protein, keto friendly, gluten free, grain free, soy free, wheat free, nothing artificial, childlike cereal for grown-ups. So we're going to see if my son Hendrix will try it, but in 3/4 of a cup, and that's what I love to see, John, when you did your review, that you measured out the cereal. This is a big mistake people make when they're eating cereals, that they don't measure it out and they think they're eating maybe something good. They don't realize the amount of calories that they're getting in. So 3/4 of a cup is 110 calories, 6 grams of fat, 8 grams of carbs, and 12 grams of protein. My first critique that they advertise net carbs. I'm not a fan of that. If you're tracking calories, paying attention to anything, it is total calories, not net carbs, or total carbs, not net carbs. To address the ingredients in these, they all have the same ingredients, except obviously any kind of a flavoring type thing, but it's a protein blend. The first ingredient, that's the base. And then there's coconut oil, tapioca flour, sweetener blend, chicory root fiber, natural flavor, salt, and vegetable juice. So the good thing about this, maybe compared to a regular cereal, is there are not a ton of ingredients. That can be one of the problems with a regular cereal. And regular cereal is fortified with vitamins because there's nothing good in cereal. At the end of the day, it's a cereal with protein added. It's the same stuff with protein pasta and all these other things. They're not terrible, but just because it's a protein version of pasta or a protein version of cereal doesn't mean it's going to be some magical thing, even though the name is Magic Spoon. Keep that in mind, that it's still a cereal, it's still a processed food item, it's not real food, and I'm always going to recommend people to go back to real food, filled with micronutrients, nutrient-dense food, not calorie-dense food. But again, as part of a strategy in a nutrition plan, and you want to have some cereal, and you want to get as much protein as possible, then this is definitely a viable option, and I recommend it with regular milk from the ways that I've tried it. I've tried it dry, I've tried it almond milk, and I've tried it with regular milk, or you could always put your protein shake in there. I've tried it dry. The flavor's okay. My favorite one was probably the cinnamon one, and then I liked the frosted, and then the fruit was probably my least favorite. My wife liked the fruit flavored one the best. Hendrix has not tried it. I'm gonna put a little bit of milk in it. I did try it with some almond milk and didn't blow my mind. A lot of this stuff goes back to personal preference, what your goals are, your reasons for eating it. Got my Star Wars cups here. I'm gonna go for the frosted, see how it is with some milk. Let it soak in a bit. Try the fruit one. All right, you try that while I try this.
I don't like it. It tastes a little funny.
Much better with the milk than dry. Much better with regular milk than with the almond milk. Texture's weird, kind of gets stuck in your teeth more than regular cereal, but it's a protein cereal. You can't expect it to taste exactly like cereal. If you're getting this expecting it to taste just like cereal, don't. But if it's gonna help meet that cereal kind of craving, that crunchy craving, then it could be a good choice. So now we're gonna try the cinnamon. I'm gonna let it soak up a little bit. We'll see. I love cinnamon. I like it. Did you want to try the cinnamon? It was good.
Into cinnamon.
Not bad. I think that let it sit in milk for a little bit longer. And I think it will help with the texture if you're not a fan of it, but much better. Wasn't as much of a fan of it when I first tried it out of the box. One sec, bud. But I'm digging it with the milk. All right, now I'm gonna try this one.
I was ready.
Not into the fruit one. It's not for me. It's just not my preference. Cinnamon, still my favorite. Then the frosted, then the fruit one. If you want to get a snack and keep the protein levels higher, cool. Otherwise, you could just have regular cereal and some kind of a protein supplement. Magic Spoon cereal, much better with milk. I would definitely say try it with milk. I know John tried it with his protein, with his G-Code protein powder. Excellent, much better than I thought. Thanks, and don't forget to check out Garage Gym Life Media, and you can follow me at Jimmy Nutrition on Instagram or on Facebook at Jimmy Nutrition Coach. Talk to you later.